What's up, everybody? 360 in the house, and we are back with the precog arsenal of chart weapons. These are so fantastic, and right now we're going to talk about WhaleSpotter by precog. So if you notice at the bottom of my chart, we have this massive panel down here. That's all of our WhaleSpotter indicators for you, and basically what this chart weapon gives you is basically a combination of momentum waves, money flow waves. We use RSI in here. We got stochastics, and then we have VWAP, and we combine all of that to get a lot of information that we can use in combination with all of our price action skills, using those horizontal support and resistance areas, supply and demand, trend lines, and so on and so forth with volume to get some pretty clear indications and uses for this on the chart. So let's take a look right now at this chart of Ethereum. Right now we're on the daily. I'm going to move from the daily to the hourly to show this to you. But I want you to notice one thing that you can get down off of WhaleSpotter. And one of the things I really love about WhaleSpotter is the ability to give you a divergence between what's happening in price and what's happening with the strength of the market. So down at the bottom, you have these black waves that go up and down and so on and so forth. And they really give you an indication of momentum and price strength and what's really happening in regards to the underlying factors with price. So on the chart here, you see we have this ascension in price, but down below on our WhaleSpotter, we have a descent in what is going on in these waves, showing a divergence between the strength of this market and what's happening in price. So is the chart lying to you? Well, our WhaleSpotter kind of says that it is, and it starts giving you these diamonds. So these diamonds are another thing you want to pay attention to, because the diamonds tell you or give you an indication that there is either a bullish or a bearish divergence. So of course, where a price is moving up, while we're getting this downward trend down here on our WhaleSpotter, and we're getting these diamond signals saying that there is a bearish divergence forming. And you can see how this works. In accordance with our price action, you can see we have a horizontal resistance area, a horizontal support area, and moving off of this, even this from this first hill to this lower hill here, right off here, if you would have shorted this signal from this diamond, you could have shorted that right into support here. And then even on this last climb, you can see this price action getting weaker. You have this descent here on this triple peak, and you get another diamond print down here. Perfect short opportunity. I mean, even a bigger profit potential. Even if you would have taken profits right down here at the horizontal support, you could have made good money off of this signal right here. Let's move on to another one. So by the way, I want to draw your attention to another area that you can look at, and these circles, these red circles represent the big red circles at the bottom down here in WhaleSpotter represent when the wave trend level reaches overbought levels. So it's another way of finding overbought levels. However, in combination with the diamonds show you when there's a divergence. So I like to combine seeing those, but I like to also look for that divergence. I like that when they're overbought and oversold, but you don't want to just solely go off those circles. Look for divergences down here, such as what's come in combination with the diamonds. And then for oversold, you'll get those green circles down at the bottom, and use those in combination with the divergence. And so we have another one right here. This time we have price descending, and we have our price action horizontal and trend lines up here. However, if you notice on our WhaleSpotter, we have a divergence between the strength of what's happening and what's happening in price. So you start getting the green dots showing that it's oversold right here on this peak. I don't really have a diamond printing yet. However, on this third tap, we have a 1 tap, a 2 tap, and a 3 tap. On this third tap, not only do we get another at the bottom on WhaleSpotter, not only do we get another oversold green circle, we get that diamond print down here on the bottom. So, and you can see clearly the divergence, the trend line coming up here on the strength and momentum versus the price coming down. And if you take the trade here, my goodness, it's an incredible trade opportunity. Even if you took profits on resistance here, but you get no signal here showing any weakness on this breakout. So you could have made a massive trade here on the daily on this key reversal as shown on the WhaleSpotter. So let's go into the hourly real quick because this does work on multiple time frames. So I do want to pull up another one. And this time you get a whale print. So I want to show you an example of what that looks like. So here we have a massive divergence between what's happening in price. We have this descent right here in price. At the bottom on our WhaleSpotter, we have an ascent showing that the market sellers are losing steam. And you get a beautiful, right here on this bottom, you get a beautiful whale signal at the bottom. I love that whale signal because what the whale signal does is when RSI gets below that 20, or the wave trend waves are below or equal to minus 80, and you get that crossing. So you get a bullish divergence, you get this massive whale signal. So look, it's early because even if you would have taken a trade here or a long here, you could have held that. You get that false breakout, which you knew was coming. Why did you know it was coming? Because you can see the strength here on the drop. You can see it's weak. So you would have known that you could have easily held this. There's no strength in this selling at all. There's no indication on WhaleSpotter that there's any strength above that zero line. And you could have easily taken this long, even if you missed this signal here. You could have easily, you got a diamond print on this touch right here of support. You could have easily taken this strong. And sure enough, you have a crossover down here on WhaleSpotter of strength coming back up. This would have been a major good, this is on the hourly, by the way. This would have been a major victory right here off of WhaleSpotter, off of this divergence between this, what's happening on the bottom. You get that beautiful whale print. You get green oversold signals, and you get a diamond on that third touch, showing that you have that bullish divergence between that and price, and you get a massive win here. I mean, this stuff is huge. It's easy to use. Use the divergences, use those diamonds to verify what you're seeing, and then also look for those whale signals on your WhaleSpotter. These are beautiful. Use them in combination with what you already know about price action. Use them in combination with these other precog weapons. You're going to love it. I love it. Get it. Use it. Love it.